Play ball!
Ladies and gentlemen, the alternate blues will take center stage as we send things back out to Whacker's Wheel.
Here at Whacker's Wheel. Here,
Ella Vortex on the mound, and a little bit of a different look for your Bullets. We are post-eye surgery on a Tuesday night, ready for some baseball with Layla Uptown stepping in after a day of rest, and we are underway as Layla takes the first one, hoping for better results than we've been seeing, and Layla's going to get caught out for the first out. Dean Robinson take a first batch of cuts as we play the top of the first with no score, nobody on. One out for the Bullets. And get things back on track, but Dean in a 1-2 hole. The pitch is whacked to right. That's got a chance. Get back there and gone. Dean Robinson with a solo home run, and the Bullets strike first in game 2. Dean Robinson goes yard. It's 1-0, and here comes the cannon. Good to see Dean circle the bags. And outside a ball, Canopy ready to do damage, but he whacks a little weak ground ball and is thrown out as a result. There's 2 out now.
Number 14, Agro Peppers.
Agro Peppers back in the starting 9 after also taking some time off. And he bashes the first one. Left field high and going back. Unfortunately too high, and the Bullets going in the first, but they strike for a run on the Dean Robinson solo shot. Bottom half of the first. We'll see Ella Vortex take the rock as Bob Peters steps in. He brought us trouble in the first game of this set, and probably looking to do the same, but Ella's got some good accuracy, and Molly is catching her today. An 0-2 count. Ella looking for good things on the ground, and that's going to skip through. Bob Peters does his thing in singles, so 1 out and nobody out. Chris Saunders in the 2 spot in this one. Double plays in order. Ellis starts Chris off with a strike. 1-1 to Saunders. And that double play ball, second one. First, no, they didn't go to second, I guess. Runner at second with 1 gone. Here's Zariah Foley. Well, there's 1 out. We're in scoring position. Ellis starts with a ball. Vortex trying to have a better start. She struggled a little bit, and 2-1 here to Foley is not there. 3-1. There's a base open. See what she does here. Gets a foul. 3-2, 1 out. And on the ground, that is going to be good for an out. Runner moves to third. Jeffrey Donaldson has the tying run 90 feet away with 2 gone. And the first one bonked. The throw across is in time, and the Bullets tightrope out of it, but 1-run lead, not what you want to see hold. So a chance to add here for the 19-year-old Sophia Coffey. Trying to take a look at the State of the Union tonight. Getting more active possibly in the community of Super Mega Baseball, and Sophia is a player that I would like to stick with and develop. She did strike out there, but a 19-year-old shortstop with her caliber of talent. Good to see. Dustin Schaffer going to dig in with nobody on and 1 gone here in inning number 2. Another player that I wouldn't mind putting some development time into. I need to look at the trait situation as Schaffer bonks a single up the middle, and take a look at trying to, because if you have certain numbers of players with more traits, I gotta do some reading. but Molly O'Connor's going to step in here. The more players you have with the same category of traits, the more effective those traits become. And Molly is ahead 1-0 now, even up at 1 apiece with 1 on and 1 out here in the second. And Molly on the ground. That's past an infielder. The throw's still going to get the runner, so a runner will be at second.
Third baseman, number 8.
Molly's gone. Balamo Battery is in there, and 2 out for him with a runner at second. 2-0. Balamo knocks it foul. 2-1. And not quite there. 3 balls, 1 strike to Battery, who he'll take a knock here, but unfortunately he'll take an out. And the Bullets retired in the second. Nothing doing. They still lead by a run. Bottom half of the second for Vortex on the hill. Juliet DeGame gonna lead things off against the lefty. Starts off with a first pitch single. Juliet DeGame continues to give the Bullets fits, and she's aboard to start things off. Jazeel Eaton has something to say before this at-bat. Ella doing what she can to keep him off the base paths. It's a 1-1 count to Eaton. Outside, that's on the ground. There's 1. There's a double play, and there are 2 out. Nobody aboard. Jason Kleppenstein played for us at one time, and he's going to be behind 0-1 to start his at-bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jason. And he's going to hit that on the ground, no problem at first base. A quick second inning for Dodge City. Move to the third, 1-0 Bullets.
The pitcher, number 16, Ella Vortex.
There she is. Having a good start thus far, Miss Vortex. Digs in from the left-handed batter's box and faces off against the right-handed starter here for Dodge City. And balked off the Bullets 0-2 on her, and now she's gone on a strikeout.
The second baseman, number 2, Layla Uptown.
Back to the top of the Bullets order, and it's Layla Uptown digging in. And she starts off ahead 1-0. Even up. Layla needs a breakout hit. She hasn't had much for us this year. A 1-2 pitch is on the way, and she's retired as well. 2 up, 2 down, both of those on the strikeout. Dean Robinson gave the Bullets the lead with a first inning solo shot, and he's going to follow it up with a knock here. That's rolling around down there. He'll take a single and be happy with that.
Now batting,
all right.
Center fielder, number 13,
Canopy Cannon. Lucky 13 for him. Digs in here. He's going to take the first one, a strike. And that's knocked on the ground, and he is going to be thrown out. Chance to add. The Bullets don't capitalize. Bottom of the third, it's 1-0. Aaron Gill against Ella. She's worked a little bit well here. Falls behind Gill 2-0, who gets a piece, fouls one away. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and miss. 2-2. And Ella has another easy out if the throw can get made, which it did. 1 up, 1 down. Arthur Avery, Double-A, the starter for the Dockers in this one. Takes a strike to start off. First at-bat, 2 of those, in fact. Ella wants a 3-pitch K, but she'll get a fly out instead. Avery retired, 2 up, 2 down. Back to Bob Peters, who has already gotten a hit today off Vortex. And it's a little high, 1-0, and Peters another knock. A strong leadoff batter for the Dockers, and that sets up Chris Saunders, who's in the 2-hole. 2 out for him. Runner at first. Tying runs aboard here for the Dockers. Runner goes. The throw is not in time. That's a stolen base. Runner at second now. A 1-1 is absolutely balked right field. That is going to get down, and that will likely tie the ball game. So the Dockers knot things up at 1 apiece. On for Chris Saunders' double. Zariah Foley. Well, same situation. Runner at second, 2 out as Foley starts with an 0-1 count from Vortex. That's popped up, and that'll get foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here for Ella. Not quite there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another foul ball. We'll see another pitch. Vortex winds, kicks, delivers. Foul away. Foley putting together a battle. The pitch. Not there. 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner at base 2. And that's going to be dropped, and everyone's safe. They're at first and second. Jeffrey Donaldson, 2 on, 2 out. We're at 1 apiece here in the 3rd. That is going to get down. Runner rounds third, heads home. The throw to the plate, and the Dockers take the lead. Clutch hitting. And Juliet, the game is going to be in. Ella has given up 2. Runners at first and second now with 2 out. And that's going to be an out. A fly out. The Dockers pick up a couple runs. 4th inning, it's 2-1, Dodge City.
Number 14,
Agro Peppers not too happy about the score change. He's got something to say about it. Let's see if he can back it up in the box. Arthur Avery starts him out with a strike. A fresh inning, and Agro lines one up the middle, and he'll be aboard at first with a single. Agro Peppers starting things off for the Bullets. And here she is. It's coffee time. All right, Sophia starts off with a strike. Nobody out and a runner aboard at first. The pickoff attempt on Agro is not there. Don't send him, though, and he's going to go. And he's going to steal second. I don't know what that situation was about. Sophia fouls one away, 1 ball, 2 strikes on her as Avery fires, gets the strikeout. The throw in time to get coffee. Agro stays at second with now 1 gone.
Dustin Schaffer.
Dustin Schaffer, his signature sunglasses. Runner at second, 1 out. Runner goes, the throw in Agro. Wow, he actually took it this time. It was third base. An 0-2 count to Schaffer, just put it in play. And he strikes out. That's not what we're looking for in a spot like that.
Number 47, Molly.
Well, here is Molly trying to knock things up with the tying run 90 feet away at third. The left-handed batter's box belongs to O'Connor. The first pitch is balked, foul, no balls, 1 strike. Agro at third. And a 1-1 pitch to Molly is hit on the ground, and that could do it. She's thrown out instead in the inning. Comes to an unceremonious conclusion. Bottom of the 4th, it's 2-1 Dockers. Well, you had the chance to cash in. Couldn't quite pull it off, and Jazeel Eaton stepping in against Ella. She's only given up 2, but has pitched herself into some trouble. First pitch to Eaton is not there. 1-0, now 2-0. All over the zone, just not getting where she wants to be. That's foul away. 2-1. Eaton. And bonk to left field. That's trouble. And that's going to be a single for Jazeel Eaton. Runner aboard for Jason. Double play in order for Ella. Hip-hop track fades out. The lefty deals a strike to Kleppenstein. It's 0-1. 2 of those. Jason 0-2. Ella not quite going to have the strikeout. 1-2. Looks to Molly. Swing and miss. It's a strikeout. One down. Runner at first. Double play ends the inning. Byron Gill had a troublesome balk last time and a troublesome balk this time. That's going to put 2 runners on for the Dockers. So a chance to add some insurance to their lead. And here's Arthur Avery. Got to be careful bunting here. The double play would end the inning, so we'll see how they want to play it. Avery bunts but foul. It's no balls and 1 strike. That's not quite there. 1-1 to Avery. And not quite there. 2 balls and a strike. Vortex. He does get the bunt down, but foul. 2-2. Avery gets struck out. That's not the proper verbiage, but I don't care. 2 outs. And trouble. Ella's going to face Bob Peters. He's had a couple knocks, and they're going to pitch him probably a little carefully. It's a strike to start out. Molly sets up, and not quite there. Too low, 1-1. Bob Peters pops that right field, going back. I was going to say, well, it's Blamo out there, I think, is who made the catch. Regardless, we're heading to inning number 5. It's 2-1 Dodge City.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 8, Blamo Battery.
Blamo filling in out and right for Royal Thunderer, who just needed a day to collect her thoughts. Don't want to do something too drastic. Blamo lines out.
Number 60, Ella.
Here's Ella Vortex. She's only given up a couple. I'd keep her in, but we'll... Nope. Miguel De Jesus, who hasn't had a whole lot of success off the bench, will play matchup here against Arthur Avery and round that one 2 and out. 2 out and back to the top of the order for Layla. Powder blue, pink hair, teal bat. All sorts of clashing colors for Miss Uptown, but she doesn't mind. It's 0-1 on her now as Avery deals a strike. Layla lines that, but caught. Bullet sent away, and Horse Moody, I believe, is who's going to come out of the pen. That's another accessibility thing. If they could have the reading of those changing cards. Anywho, Chris Saunders, who has given the Bullets some trouble, is going to face Horse Moody, who deals a strike. Just outside. Horse has had some trouble his last few outings. That may be playable, and it will be. That'll be an out. Zariah Foley, the righty against the righty. Moody deals a couple straight outside the zone to start out. Foley's at bat now, a 1. They're pitching Foley inside. That's foul away. 2-2. That's going to be on the ground. Charge, thrown across, and that's in time. It's going to be close. Jeffrey Donaldson. 2 outs. Nobody aboard here. Hasn't stopped the Dockers before. Horse Moody at precisely my point. Donaldson screams that one left field. That's going to leave. And the Dockers, I was going to say Dodgers, Dockers lead by a pair. They don't have to have anybody on base to score runs. We've seen that in the last ball game, and we're seeing it tonight. It's a 3-1 ball game. All it took was me saying something. Juliet the game steps in. Lefty versus righty. First pitch from Moody, too low. And she swings, gets a piece. 1 ball, 1 strike to Juliet. It's outside 2-1, and the game is, wow, caught up on a good play. 1 run for Dodge City. We're moving to the 6th. 3-1 the score. Pitching has kept things close. Dean Robinson responsible for the only tally on the scoreboard for the Bullets. Takes a big hack, misses that first offering from Moody. Now it's 1-1 on him. Swing and miss. Big hacks here from Dean Robinson. A 2-2 from Arthur. Is fouled away. He'll see another one. Popped up. Had a battle going there, but almost didn't have to move to Kleppenstein, and he's gone.
Number 13, Canopy.
Here's Canopy. Could put us within a run. Hasn't really had one of those towering Canopy cannon home runs this year. And we're in our 30th game here. It's 0-2 to him. The pitch. Foul away, got a piece. Last year was an incredible year for Cannon. And he strikes out here. 41 years old. The guy is probably not going to be with us much longer. Here's Agro Peppers. 2 outs in this spot. We're playing the 6th. Peppers ahead 1-0 here. And he puts a charge. Right field. That ball's going back. It's got a chance. It's going back. It's gone. Agro Peppers puts the Bullets within a run with a solo shot to right field. And it's a 3-2 ball game.
The shortstop, number 7, Sophia Coffey.
Sophia Coffey digs in here.
Now pitching, Bentley Guns.
Bentley Guns going to come out of the pen, the southpaw. Going to face Sophia. A 1-1 count to Coffey. She wants to keep it going. And she's ahead 2 balls, 1 strike now. The pitch is in 2-2 with 2 outs. Bentley Guns in a full count to Sophia Coffey. That's on the ground. The throw across easily retires the 19-year-old. And the Bullets get a run. And they got to keep it right here. 3-2, bottom 6.
Number 92, Jazeel Eaton.
Here's Jazeel Eaton. Well, here comes trouble. Horse. We're trying to see what he can do here. 1-0 to Eaton. That's in there. So he wants to try to keep this score here. 1-2. Chance for a strikeout. Eaton pops it up. Nope, grounds it. No problem with the throw to first.
Number 72,
Jason. Well, nobody out, or nobody on.
Lorenzo Clark.
And Lorenzo Clark is going to come do things for us out of the pen. And first pitch line down the line. Fair ball. Clark greeted with a long single.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 34, Byron Gill.
Byron Gill. Here's the deal. Double play gets us to the 7th. Lorenzo starts off with a strike to Gill. A 1-1 pitch from Clark yields a foul ball. Gill in a 1-2 count. Not quite there. That was inside. Popped up. Good chance to get an out. Maybe, possibly a little. That's going to reach the seats as a souvenir. 2-2. Just got a piece. Did Gill. Clark. Not going to get it there. Is anybody going to get anything? Well, they're going to get 1. Runner at second. 2 gone.
Pitcher, number 29, Bentley Guns.
Bentley Guns going to bat here. First pitch fouled away. 2 outs. Not quite there on offering 2 from Lorenzo. It's 1-1. Now 1-2. Big pitch. And Lorenzo in a 2-2 count, the righty. He struck him out, and the Bullets have a fighting chance. Last chance, 3 outs, 1 run. Don't go anywhere, folks.
The left fielder, number 23, Dustin Schaffer.
Dustin Schaffer gonna lead things off in a 7th inning that we want to be able to remember. Guns. First offering not there. Robinson down the line. That's a fair ball. And he's going to round first, go for second. The throw not going to be in time. And Robinson stands at second base. Tying run aboard for Molly O'Connor. There's a reason that in my accessibility video I hyped up Miss O'Connor. Let's see if she can make good on that today. On the ground, that's not going to be on. 0-2 to her. And she's going to strike out, because of course she is.
Third baseman, number 8, Blammo Battery.
Here's Blammo Battery. Good chance to drive in that tying run. 1 out. Runner at second. First pitch is in there. Blammo from Guns gets a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 and 2 now. Big pitch here for Bentley Guns, who's not going to get what he wants. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a strikeout and a big one. Bullets 1 out away with that runner at second. There's Lorenzo Clark. He will likely be replaced.
Now batting, Nick Jackman.
It's going to be Nick Jackman. Can Nick come up with that big hit? Tying run at second. 2 outs. The first pitch to Nick. 2 high, 1 ball, no strikes. And on the ground, that could end the ball game. The throw across retires Jackman. And despite having the tying run at second base, the Bullets not able to get it done. Final score in this one: 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Bullets. On the pitching front, well, here's a look at the big numbers for those of you who are interested and have the vision for that type of thing. This is another screen I'd love to be able to access with the accessibility kind of stuff. Anywho, pitching looked good. Arthur Avery gets the win, the save. Gonna go to Bentley Guns. The loss, meanwhile, going to be slapped on Ella Vortex. She went 4 innings, gave up 8. 2 earned runs, not a bad start. 2 Ks for her. ERA of 4.5. For Miss Vortex, a lot of MVPs. Wearing powdered blue for us, despite the loss. Destin Schaffer with a home run, and Agro Peppers with his home run. A couple home runs for us. The MVP of the night. Oh man, that one. Yeah, yep. Jeffrey Donaldson. Well, what are you gonna do? We got 2 games left, lots of development opportunities to take advantage of, and if you'd like to stay tuned to the end of this episode, we will potentially do a few of those as we simulate our CPU games, and our complete fall from grace continues to be evident as we sit currently at the very bottomly of the least East Division. We'll take a look at our next ball game. Road trip going to continue this time, heading to Mexico City. They are 13 and 16. We're 11 and 19, so we're still worse than them. They're power hitters. We are rotation aces, apparently, as of like right now, because I've been putting some development points into our pitchers. We're going to see Getty Doctor as he takes on a Wanda K's former Bullet. That'll be a fun matchup. She's got an elite 4-seamer she has surrounded. She's a 2-2 record with a decent ERA of 1.6. Getty got the falls behind. He's 2 and 5 with a 5.9. We don't need to talk about it. We're going to take a look at our player development situation before we hit the road today. A potential option here for the veteran Canopy Cannon, power, speed, and fielding. Wouldn't rule it out, but again, he's 41. Power and contact abound here for Agro Peppers, which he could certainly potentially use. Let's kind of take a look at his situation. Got good power at 67, 83 contact. He's got the speed. It's a question of, you know, what do we, he is locked in at the plate right now, and he's 20. I think we may have to do this for him. Power and contact. Possibility of getting a high pitch hit trait, which would be awesome. So we'll keep that in mind. Velo. At the expense of an accuracy, we could get junk and velo for who? Cecilia. Well, what is her situation? So we would lose an accuracy, get a velo and a junk. She's more of an accuracy pitcher in the first place, so I don't know if I want to, you know, mess with that a lot. To be honest with you. Power, speed, and fielding as well for Miguel De Jesus, who, you know, may need it, but not really a priority for me right now. He's kind of a bench guy. Power, speed, and contact. Want a piece for those. Potential for a cannon arm trait. For Gary? No. I'm not putting development points into that guy. I'm not doing that. He's an old dude. We're not doing it. We're going to go with this Aggro Peppers deal right here. I like that. 71 contact, 81, or 71 power. No bonus there. Bummer. And, oh, we could have lost. I'm blind. Lose high pitch. Well, we retained it, so it's fine. Alright, well, we'll take that. That's why I need the talkie thingy. Anybody else that we want to put money into just because we have the money? Power, speed, and fielding for Canopy. I mean, listen. I am... Do we go Gary as our backup catcher? Do we go... what do we do with the money we have left? Cecilia, I suppose we'll do that. Give me the junk. Oh. Alright, nothing bad, I guess, other than the loss of the velo. We'll do this one for Canopy, too, because we happen to have the money. Can never get some of these. Ooh, he got the distractor trait, so we're gonna have to look up what in the devil that's about. But we'll have all that and more as we get you set for more. I hope that was if you want to continue to see those development, struggles of me trying to read stuff, I'm down, but I can also do those off camera. You let me know what you think. Hope you're enjoying the series. We got 2 games left this season. Our next one's going to be in Mexico City. We'll see you there. Peace.